I don't need really any science to see with my own eyes and hear how an animal responds to pain, right? That's undeniable.
Animal experimentation. And what we found, we've done internal studies now that show that the predictivity of animal model is very, very poor for human health outcomes.
For thousands of years, animals have been slaughtered to put food on your table. But scientists have slowly been introducing real meat products that are grown in the lab. This removes the slaughter, but does it come with side effects?
Yeah, well, there's side effects to everything, but this technology is too new for us to fully understand them yet. For reference of how new this technology is, the first lab-grown hamburger was made in 2013.
The world's first lab-grown burger has been cooked and eaten at a news conference in London. Scientists took cells from a cow and turned them into strips of muscle.
And lab-grown meat was just approved by the FDA for public consumption in 2023. So this is new technology. Now, to clarify, we aren't talking about plant-based meat like Beyond Meat or Impossible Foods. We're talking about lab-grown meat, which is real animal meat just grown in a lab. So to create lab-grown meat, scientists take a small sample of cells from a living animal through a harmless biopsy, and then those cells are placed in large stainless steel bioreactors in this nutrient-rich solution containing amino acids, sugars, vitamins, minerals, and all the growth factors that these cells need to divide and multiply. And over time, as they multiply, they form the same muscle tissue and fat that's indistinguishable from conventional meat.
Headlights on the highway. If you only knew, being back here always makes me think of you.
I've never seen a crisis like this. Without intervention, we're talking about generational loss of farmers.
Is this test tube meat actually good for the future of society? I have a few bones to pick real quick. So first things first, this could eliminate farming and agricultural jobs. We're talking about our farmers who work day and night, who built this society. If this lab-grown meats become popular, an entire industry that helped build this country could go extinct.
Sorry to hear that, but we've been eliminating agricultural jobs for the past 2 centuries. In 1800, 90% of Americans were farmers. In 1900, it was 40%, and now it's down to 1%. So I would expect that trend to keep going on as time continues, and I don't think it's a bad thing that we're replacing the manual labor of food production with technology. I think that's a good thing.
If you're enjoying this content, hit that subscribe button for us.
Oh, what a beautiful day for fun. What would you like to do? Party. That's a wonderful idea. Let's see. What kind of food should we have? Great.
Next bone that I have to pick is a good thing, because this one's even more important. So we already know that regular meat, whether you're getting steak, whether you're getting chicken, anything you get from the grocery store, it's already processed. But this lab-grown meat required even more chemicals and even more unnatural processes just to grow the food and create the food. So this could actually be a gateway to a fully processed society. I'm talking full-on idiocracy, where we're growing our crops from Gatorade and eating Takis and Big Macs for every single meal. I wouldn't be surprised if people started growing tails like Gohan and walking on 4 feet like they're a platypus or something.
There are unknown side effects associated with every new technology, so perhaps this will cause some weird mutation in humans, but with the information we have today, there is no reason to believe that lab-grown meat will have any different side effects than normal meat. In fact, we could even make the argument that lab-grown meat could be healthier. You know, we think of processed food as taking natural food and making it worse, but lab-grown meat is the opposite when you think about it. It gives us the ability to create our food or engineer meat with the exact taste profile and nutritional makeup and everything that we want it to have, right? And so we could do all these things like make it healthier by reducing the saturated fat without changing what meat fundamentally is.
So I hear you, but I still have my reservations on this technology. But I mean, only time will tell how lab-grown meat actually affects our society and if this is a good thing or a bad thing. But regardless of what side of the fence you're on with this, there's real money behind it. And already one of the largest companies spending the big bucks on the future of lab-grown meat is Tyson.
Tyson, the chicken company, is investing in a startup that wants to make clean meat or meat without the animals.
But these labs in Silicon Valley could be the future of meat.
This tastes just like chicken.
This tastes just like chicken.
Man, this tastes just like chicken.
This tastes just like chicken.
Tyson is a juggernaut in traditional meat production. They're the largest meat company in the United States, but they're also future-proofing by investing in lab-grown meat.
Yeah, companies like Tyson are paying attention because cattle aren't disappearing tomorrow, but this cultivated meat technology will only become cheaper and more accessible. And Tyson doesn't really care whether the protein comes from a farm or a bioreactor. They just want to be the ones putting it on your dinner plate.
So, after hearing all this, Bull, will lab-grown meats replace farms?
Probably not anytime soon, but if it ends up cheaper, healthier, and easier to scale, I wouldn't be surprised if the definition of a farm looks very different 50 years from now.
Well, regardless of how I feel, with all the money behind this technology, we could all be eating test tube fried steaks for dinner in 10 years and be happy about it. How does this make you feel? Are you bullish or bearish on lab-grown meat? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and remember, this is all just for stocks and giggles.